We eat the crap that causes prostate cancer. We're eating ourselves into prostate cancer, and your medical doctor's never going to tell you, he's never going to tell you, you need to stop the fat, you need to stop the toxins, and you need to stop the estrogens. He's not going to tell you that. Why? Because he doesn't make money off of you going home and getting fixed up and well on your own. He makes money off of going up in your behind with a knife and cutting out that prostate. And you having to make excuses for the rest of your life to your wife or whomever. Well, I used to be a beast. Oh, man, I was an animal. But yeah, let's go to the movies. And that ends up being our reality. So we have to wake up, and you have to take charge of your health. There's something else that I think we don't get. Am I all right? Yeah. All right? Okay, great. There's something else that we don't get, and that is that there's somebody that doesn't want us to be healthy in this game. Did y'all know that? Yeah. Don't think that it's just the folks that are out there shooting people on the street. Yeah. Don't think that it's just, a couple of governors and senators over here and over there, and politicians over there, and groups that are way out west or in Indiana. Don't think it's just that. They have infiltrated everything so that you've now gone to sleep and think that everything is cool, and you notice in your neighborhood Crack Donald's and Murder King and Taco Hell and Wind Disease and Chokers and Bow Strangles and the International House of Pulmonary Heart Disease. They all in your neighborhood. Yeah. You don't even have to drive. You can walk out and get some, and you go in there and just look around. Look at the other people in there and see what they look like and see whether they look like you want to look like, right? Right. You have to start recognizing that we're in the middle of a war. We're still in this war. And unless you're prepared to engage this war, you're going to have a peacetime mentality. And you're going to become a victim because you just want to act like it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. And then if you take the other position, which is it's just as bad, I'm going to just pray it good. I'm going to pray this chitlins into being good for me. And it doesn't make sense. It's blasphemous. And yet we engage in it, and we feel comfortable in it, and then we get the disease, and we just feel like it fell out the sky. Like, I don't know how I got prostate cancer. I don't know what it is. I eat a good diet. Well, what do you eat? Well, I eat that. Well, none of that's good. Everything on your plate should be, let me go back. Do you all believe in screenings? Anybody by show of hands? You go to the church for the screenings, the community centers for the screenings. Everybody on board with that? Y'all think that's a good idea? I like screenings. Y'all think that's a good idea? Yes, sir. All right, great. Just so y'all know I'm with you. But I'm not with you. Let me let you all know I'm not with you. I don't believe and support dragnets coming into my community that are looking for people who are just over the limit so that they can now make you a lifetime participant in their financial gravy train out of our community. I believe that you should screen, but I think you should screen your plate. If you screen your plate, you don't have to worry about getting this screen because everything in here is good. Right? Y'all with me? Yes. All right. I don't want to scare anybody. I scaring anybody? No. This is an IB Life meeting, right? No. This is not Dr. Baruch, but she pulled me off the street. She didn't know what I was thinking. She didn't know what I was going through today. But again, that's why all of this ties in. This ties in because now you have the wherewithal to take charge of your health. You can take it back from somebody who makes money off of keeping you sick. I don't care what health challenge you have. I don't care what it is. And I've seen everything from HIV and AIDS. I've seen cancer, fourth stage cancer. I've seen it all come back to normal. But the medical world doesn't want us to know that. Because the medical world wants you to think that you depend on them. And then at the last, get your finances in order. Because you're about to check out of here. You have the wherewithal as long as you have air in your lungs, oxygen in your lungs, and you got blood circulating through your body. You have the capacity to begin the healing process. Just like you began the sickening process, you can begin the healing process. But most of us don't have the patience for the immune system. It works just like a tooth, the enamel on the tooth. If you suck on that lollipop on the first day, you're not going to get a cavity. But by the 100th and 150th and the 250th day, by then you're probably going to start seeing the enamel wear on the teeth and you're going to start having issues. Same thing with the body. If you eat every single meal, every single day that you eat a meal, you're pinging on your pancreas just like that. Eventually it's going to turn red. And eventually it's going to get inflamed. It don't hurt right now. Right now it's all good. But eventually you're going to have that pain right here. And you're going to, I don't know what that is, but every time I drink that Slurpee, because it's so full of sugar, my tongue is a reconnaissance organ. It sends the signal to the pancreas to fire up and produce more insulin. The pancreas is so swollen and infected, it can't produce it. It becomes inflamed. I'm in the emergency room and somebody's telling me now I'm diabetic and for the rest of my life I'm going to have to take glucophage. Let's stop. There's no food that tastes so good that it's worth destroying your health over. We have to grow up and be responsible and stop choosing these things that are really not good choices. So ID Life comes to the equation. And ID Life is here because eating as healthy as I eat every single day, as healthy as I eat, I know I have to nutritionally supplement every single day. And some people say, well, wait a minute, doesn't your body just pee out most of that? I don't care. I would rather be doing that and peeing out most of it and making sure I'm getting sufficiently what I need than risking not having it and finding myself up in a hospital with somebody saying, Dr. Baruch is sick. I'm going back to eating cracked donuts. Because that's what's happening. People are waiting on me. They look at what I eat. They look at what I drink. If I look like I'm, ailing or whatever, they want, is something all right? Is everything all right? They wait for me to fall, so I can't fall. I got to be good. I got to be in good health. I got to outrun everybody in the room. Y'all ready? I got to be able to, I can't outlift everybody, but I'm going to try to. One of y'all is a personal trainer. Y'all need to go ahead and bring me in and so I can get all big and buff like y'all. So when I stand in front of the room, I can get everybody's attention and everybody say, I want to be just like him, right? Because most of y'all think being a vegan and eating healthy, you're going to get skinny. I'm not skinny, but you think I'm going to get skinny, right? No, it doesn't happen that way. You keep working out, you do whatever, you're going to maintain that weight. But with regard to ID Life, we have a customized nutritional formula that allows you then to get just what you need over the course of the day, such that you can maintain wellness inside your body. Now, I'm not saying that that's the only thing that you need to do, but that's a base. That's the foundation. So if you find yourself with one of those health challenges, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, there's some other things that you need to do along with that. And maybe as ID Life continues to develop the formulations of the supplements, they all address that as well. But you just have to make sure that you're mindful. You need to tap into a naturopath. Does anybody know a naturopath in this area? Anybody know a naturopathic doctor in this area? Anybody show of hands? Does anybody know one?
I did. I go in.
You ain't telling me what one? I'm a naturopath.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You think I got all this information and I'm like an auto mechanic? That's a smart medical I'm not bad. I need to find somebody who can coach you through the process. Because we do what we need advice. So I encourage you, tap into somebody, tap into your ID Life family. You all need to create health support groups so that you all can bring people in, because I bet you there's 2 or 3 people in here that have had an issue with prostate, either swelling, some inflammation, or pee, or you have prostate cancer. You all need to start support groups so that you all can start talking to each other, because as you all talk to each other, you're going to tell each other what you did to get better. And we're not talking to each other. We're staying hush-hush about it. And likewise, with everything, high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, we're staying hush-hush. We got to start talking about it, because the answer's here. It's right here in our neighborhood. We're going out there, we're going to Johns Hopkins up in Baltimore. The answer's right here, because there are people that are overcoming it right here. And you can do it. So I encourage you all to definitely tap into get products, so you're taking your products and making sure you're learning what those products are doing for you, because it's not enough just to take them. Learn how this is helping you. Learn how these minerals and vitamins and these supplements is helping you, because you're not suffering from a chronic disease. You're suffering from a chronic nutritional deficiency, like that, again, that lollipop on your tooth that wears away, and the way to recover your tooth, and some people don't know this, the way to recover your tooth if you've got a cavity is you got to increase your minerals. Because that's what your teeth are made of, minerals. So you increase those minerals and you'll begin to rebuild the enamel on your teeth. I bet your dentist never